Good morning, campers. It's Friday morning. I'm up early, not by my own choice, but because I had it was too hot in my room last night and I woke up. Oh well, not a bad day. I got up early, started praying, got coffee, about a half gallon of it. And I was wondering, my question from the viewing audience today is what would you like to hear about in regards to walking with Jesus? What questions do you have? What would you like to learn? I know when I was coming out of New Age and just being a burnout, I didn't know what didn't I know? Didn't know so much. Didn't know how to have a job, how to make a life. I can tell you a few tips right off the bat. One, give your heart to Jesus. That's a given. Get a Bible, New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the words of Jesus. That'll help you out a lot. Find a community, good people to hang out with, spiritual community, church. Find someone that you can model, emulate, copy, that is willing to work with you like a coach. And just practice. Talk to God like you would a friend, an invisible friend, and wait for him to talk back. He talks through our mind, emotions. Sometimes you can hear him. It's rare. Or through other people's scriptures. And don't worry about if you don't feel anything. It's like a seed being planted in the dirt. It might be dark for a while, but God will grow you up and you'll poke through the dirt. And what I mean by that is you'll start to feel his presence and encounter him in your mind and heart. That's cool. It's a good time. Then get baptized. That's a big thing. Hello, viewer, whoever you are. Good morning. Oh, he can jump on. I wonder if I should add a link. I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how to do chats. Whoever you are, if you leave a chat, that would be cool because I don't know how StreamYard works just yet. I'm using my phone. It's a little, so I feel like my maiden voyage on this thing is quite, yeah, not bad. A little wobbly, but we'll go somewhere. So get baptized. What else is there? If you feel resistance, Chris Howard. Hey, Chris. Good morning to you. What are you doing up so early? You should be in. I wish I was in bed sleeping, but here we are. Appreciate the comment. Thanks. So it's working. Yay. I'm talking about what people would like to hear about. Like if you're new to God and you came out of being a burnout, oh, that's my dryer. Stop it. What would you like to hear about? But anyhow, so I went over, give your heart to Jesus, Bible, community, church, baptism for sure. Okay. Chris is saying the cat pushed the stuff off the nightstand. I just started to think about naughty problems at work. Huh, that's interesting. Lord bless Chris at work. Help him at work. That you would go before him and untie the knots at his workplace. Oh, that's kind of back to prayer. Um, prayer works. You could ask for your things for yourself, things for others. Oh, there'll be problems, trials, tribulations. Happens to the just and unjust. But anyhow, it rains. we have problems. But then the cool thing is with Jesus, he's with you and you don't go through them. Oh, which makes a big difference. It's kind of nice. Oh, what other things can I tell you that will help? If you're, anyhow, I'd like to know your questions. So email me at jewishcarpenter3 at yahoo.com, or leave a comment in the video once I get done with this masterpiece. And this was kind of a technical problem, and an answer came to me, so I had to get up. Forgot. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, God talks. He'll help figure things out for you and with you. And if people can suggest things for when I do this to make it better, that would be cool. Like right now, I was told that I look like a Seth overlord with my red hoodie, but I kind of like it. It's comfortable. And it was blistering cold for the past couple of weeks now. It's in the 40s, which is amazingly warmer than -2. What else is there? If you're, the superpower of a Christian, in my opinion, if you're going through all kinds of weird stuff, forgive first, ask questions later. The only reason I'm saying that is because it took me a long time to figure that one out. Forgiveness is a key to relationship with Jesus, interaction, presence. You won't, forgiveness is not saying what they did to you was right or excusable. It's just that your vengeance towards them, you're turning it over to God or the proper authorities. So if I would have known that one a long time ago, man, that would have saved me a lot of heartache and headache. Oh, and by the way, if something looks crazy and feels crazy, it's crazy. It's okay if you're a new believer to say people aren't acting right. In my case, I wanted to get along with everybody, and I wished everyone would get together and love one another, and they don't. Sometimes people are mean, they're broken, they're lost. Doesn't mean you have to hang out with them. It's just don't curse them and have mercy on them. Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. Sandy, what's on your hoodie? Music? Oh, this is from Lorain, Ohio, where I grew up. I live in Muncie right now. So it's Rocking on the River, which is written backwards. So right there, it's Rocking on the River. And they have all kinds of bands. It's like Lorain, Ohio. That's my hometown. So that has music on it. And can't read it. What's that say? I can't see it. What's he say? 2000. Oh yeah, 2022. That's when I bought the shirt. So we see it written. Oh, you see it written forward? Cool. That means I'm just dyslexic. Did you know I'm a dyslexic psychic? That's right. Everybody else knows my thoughts or knows my future. Like, he gonna die. He gonna die. The boy, he just ain't right. He needs help. Oh, so good morning to you all. So anything, what else is it? Should I say? I've had, okay, let me see, it's written for, what have I had recently? Oh, here's another thing. If you're new to God, this is something important that I totally ignored. If he tells you to stop doing something, stop it with all your heart. Just don't fight his conviction. I did. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. Don't touch the hot pot. But why? Don't eat the forbidden fruit. But it looks good. Don't date crazy. But she likes me. No. Do you measure backwards? My neighbor did his kitchen tile very, very carefully. Do you measure backwards? I wonder what that means. I don't know how to measure backwards, but wouldn't be surprising if I did and I didn't know it. So yeah, probably. I don't know. I do a lot of things backwards. Dyslexic. You're dyslexic. I'm just wait. What's the joke? You're dyslexic and so are you, or I'm dyslexic and so are you? I don't know. Dyslexic people telling jokes. Oh boy, that's just a train wreck. You know, dyslexia. The word dyslexia reminds me of when I was a kid in elementary school. I think we're rambling. We've now finished the theological part of this program. We're now just going right off the rails for the next couple minutes. I got 4 minutes before I need to split, maybe 10. So when I was a kid, when I didn't know a word, I was like a third grade, they would give me a dictionary. I was so angry. I'm like, if I knew how to spell the word, I wouldn't need a dictionary. That's a dyslexic joke right there. Oh. So what is Sandy saying? Nope, my ex-husband was a dyslexic carpenter, but only works luckily. I was a carpenter for a while, built fences. And what is what's the theory? The theory of it's like someone's fence and they don't remove the fence unless you know or understand it. There's reason for fences. And I think getting back to theology now, the Bible is like that. The Bible, if you're coming out of crazy, the Bible, Christianity, theology in general. Chesterton's fence. Yes, thank you. The Bible, I think, is like that. It teaches us common sense, and then the fences, the invisible fences that have more strength and define things properly than any fence put on this earth. So that if you learn what's good and true and beautiful through, it's not just the Bible, it's by his spirit, but the Bible will confirm what his spirit is saying and has said. So you don't touch the hot pot. But Lord, she's good looking and she likes me. He's like, Samson, go to your room. Your hair's looking good, Samson. Leave it alone. Our neighbor's dog found a gap in the invisible fence. Invisible fences are a mixed bag because if you teach I did fencing and most of them for dogs. If you teach the dog with flags and proper reinforcement, they'll know when to stop. There are some dogs, they just don't care. Like if you get a beagle that sees a deer or a rabbit, you can be shocking that thing all day long. They are dumber than a box of rocks. Great hearts, but they are. I think they're like the ADD dyslexia of animals. And then I could go somewhere dark, not dark, but like, what kind of description would a pug be? Pugs are like, they just need help. But anyhow, the invisible fence. So that means your dog, your neighbor's dog, is disobeying the gospel. It's a metaphor. How was your neighbor's dog? It's going on the roadside of the fence, got caught by the pound. Satan had to do me some hard time, but we're back now. Snoopy is a beagle, I think. But Snoopy is like, he looks. Oh, what are we doing? I got the alarm just went off, and it didn't kick me off the StreamYard. Cool. Snoopy was a beagle. I think you're right, but Snoopy was smarter than smarter and cooler than Charlie Brown. Loved him though, but it was like Snoopy is the exception. Brown's Dictionary, the dyslexia of animal characters. Yeah. Well, then what else you got? Okay, now I'm gonna say this because I don't think it'll get out too much. I think like animal characters in the corner. I think Chad, the girl dad, is Baloo, the big bear in the Jungle Book. You got the bare necessities. Da, da, da. Yeah, I think Sandy. You, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's hilarious. I think that's accurate. The big defender, and then I think character-wise, I think PBK is Gandalf, not an animal, but a character. So Chris Howard, I know that bear. Yeah, that was a good movie. So I think I see Chad that way. Yeah, so PBK is Gandalf, and then uh yeah, Grim. He already tagged himself as a character. He's I think Grimm's more like the Princess Bride. I think he's Miracle Max. He's like he's a curmudgeon. He kvetches, but he's happy. Like he knows what he's doing. And there's just some. It's fun, and so he's Miracle Max. Um, I think Reverend Jim from Taxi. I would like to tell you. Oh, okay, Reverend Jim from Taxi. He was going to get his driving test, uh, his license, and it was like one of the first episodes. And he was taking the test, and Jim's a burnout, and he's taking the test, and they're cheating because they're friends. You know that it was okay. And he goes, "What does a yellow light mean?" And they go, "Slow down." And he goes, "What does a yellow light mean?" And they go, "Slow down." And then he like rolls his eyes and he goes, "What?" So, good morning, Tunji. It's afternoon there, I think. Cool. So, I'm Reverend Jim. I like hearing you guys talk. I enjoy listening to you guys talk, and I think I'm learning a little bit. I hope it's not all bad. It's not all washing out, but I feel what universe are you describing, and what transportation device do I use to get there? But I live in my own world, and it's a happy one. And I'm glad you guys are here this morning. It's fun. I got to stay in my lane. My lane is prayers. I bless all of you in Jesus' name. Now, deal with it. Um, it's fun. Prayer is good. I think I'm about to land this plane. I got to go to work. It has been fun talking this morning. I might do this more, just not long, but just a little quick in and outs. So with that, be blessed. It's mandatory. I have to go to work. You're right, Chris. Everybody else who's just tuning in, hi, my name is John. TLC is a new cabal that is taking over the internet, and it has a theological view of it is a non-denominational denomination that is predestined to have a free will. Anyhow, I'm trying to throw trash together. Upcycle. Good morning. So anyhow, so you can hang out at TLC and get smart like me. I should have gone to work already, said Sandy. Oh, have a great day, Sandy. Everyone else, thanks for listening to me ramble. It's been fun. All right, life is good. Life is fun. Otherwise, everyone would want to die. That's bad. Not to live as Christ, to die as King. But right now, I'll be Christ. I'll take Christ for 200. All right. Bye, guys. It's been fun. I'll see you later. Bye. End transmission.